Hey guys, welcome to Coin Time. Should you be buying platinum? Now, platinum has the potential to be either one of the best or the worst hedges against inflation for your dollar. The thing about platinum is actually quite rare. It's about 30 times more rare than gold. They produce about 150 to 200 metric tons of it a year versus gold, where they produce over 3,000 metric tons per year of it. But you have to look at the demand. The demand for platinum is on average about 200 tons per year versus gold is 4,700 tons just last year in 2022. So despite there being a lot less platinum, it still doesn't really have the same demand as gold. Platinum demand and supply seem to be kind of even for the most part. And I suspect when you look at the platinum chart, it's pretty much a horizontal climb. There's not really a lot of highs or a lot of lows. So statistically, based on what I'm seeing, I don't necessarily see platinum going up or down that much unless something radically changes. But here's where my personal take on it goes. Look at platinum. Look at this thing I'm holding. It really doesn't look that much different than silver. And why is that important? Well, because one thing that gold has that platinum really doesn't have, gold is an incredibly large part of the jewelry industry, which you can see here is a pretty massive chunk that accounts for the demand for gold. And platinum just doesn't have that. It's great, it's dense, it's corrosion resistant, it's a noble metal, but silver looks just like it, even though it tarnishes. And I think psychologically, us as humans, we're just not as attracted to it, to be quite honest. Yeah, and the other thing that's working for it is it's just, because it's so rare, it kind of works against it. It's so rare that nobody even really knows about it. Kind of in the same way as like there's something really rare out there that's just, it's so rare that it's just in obscurity. Like there's just not as much demand for it. People aren't familiar with it. They're not looking at it as much as they are gold. It just does not win the popularity contest. Though I will say, platinum has potentially a lot of incredible uses out there. I mean, we already use it in the automotive industry. We use it in cancer chemotherapy. I don't see it going away anytime soon, but the problem is that it's specifically tied to the industrial and commercial economy. And because of that, when the economy goes up and down, platinum goes up and down. 30 to 40% of the platinum demand comes from the auto industry. And we've all seen how the demand for hybrid vehicles goes up and down, and we have electric vehicles coming out. And the thing about that is I don't know if platinum is necessarily going to be a huge component in fuel cells or electrical vehicles. I think hydrogen vehicles might be using platinum potentially, but we're not there yet, and it's not really certain. So if you're going to opt to buy platinum, I'd say it's worth buying a couple ounces, but I would not put too much of your money into it just because of its specific linkage to the commercial industry. You just don't know where that's going to go. It could go down or up depending on how much money people have, frankly, to put into stuff like this. And if you're going to save up a lot of your money to buy some jewelry, you're probably going to buy gold over platinum. It's just more captivating to more people. So anyways, I hope that was interesting and provided you kind of a nice candid look at what I think about platinum and whether or not you should be buying it or not. So get a little bit, but don't go too crazy on it. See you later. Bye.